Welcome back, witches and wizards, to my channel, The Common Room. Today we're going to talk about the Wizards of the Coast era of the Harry Potter trading card game, which is the official original game, and we're going to talk a little bit of history and what happened to it and move through the set. So if that's something that you are interested in, make sure you watch till the end. Also make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then comment down below what your favorite set for the Harry Potter TCG is. Well, let's get into it. The Harry Potter trading card game was created in August of 2001 by Wizards of the Coast. And Wizards of the Coast is the same Wizards of the Coast that creates Magic and used to create the old vintage Pokemon cards as well, so a very well established group of people in a game. The TCG was released at the same time as the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone, to help really push and promote the game. And the strategy ended up being great because the game was the second best-selling toy at one point in its very short-lived history. The Harry Potter trading card game started off with its base set, comprised of 116 cards that introduced everyone to the wizarding world through trading cards. The second set, Quidditch Cup, was released in November of 2001 and introduced us to 80 new cards, plus 30 foil and hologram portrait foil premium rares, and a new lesson type, Quidditch, along with a new card type called Matches. The new Matches mechanic allowed for both players to have an equal chance at getting an edge on the other while competing within their match beyond dueling. Quidditch would become a staple lesson type for the game and allowed players to immerse themselves even more into the famous sport of the Harry Potter franchise. The third set, Diagon Alley, was released in March of 2002 and again brought in 80 cards plus 30 new foil and hologram portrait premium rares, with the addition of another new card type, Locations. Locations, much like Matches, brought a new way to give yourself an edge within a duel. The fourth set, Adventures at Hogwarts, was released in June of 2002 and brought in another 80 new cards, plus 30 foil or hologram portrait premium rares to the game. While not bringing in any new card types or mechanics, this is considered one of the better sets to go after, or the more rare sets to go after, just because of how little it was printed. The fifth set, Chamber of Secrets, was released in October of 2002 and brought in a whopping 140 cards, plus 55 foil or hologram portrait premium rare cards. This was to be the first set based on the second book, Chamber of Secrets, where the first four sets were based on the first book, The Sorcerer's Stone. Unfortunately, this would mark the last set the Wizards of the Coast would make for the game, and subsequently, Warner Brothers ended the game. Chamber of Secrets is also the most sought after set of the game because it was the final set and because it received a short print run due to the game's nature, and it dying and Warner Brothers pulling it. But still to this day, one of the most valuable sets, and a single booster box as of this video is going for over $1,000, which is pretty high considering the other boxes are only going for a couple $100s each. Now, there are a lot of rumors as to why the game ended and what happened. What is most speculated, though, is that issues within Wizards of the Coast, some being about bidding on the trading card game and doing some other ethical things within the process of creating the game, eroded some of the trust that Warner Brothers had in them to keep creating the game, but also that Warner Brothers wanted to move the franchise forward with their vision of Harry Potter, aka the movies. Since the TCG utilized art and art styles from the book, not the movies, Warner Brothers ultimately ended it to focus on building the brand their way. They also didn't want fans to get accustomed to all these arts and art styles from the books and from the TCG, and then have the movies come out and see that their character casting and their choices and people and how they portrayed things was just different than the books. Maybe not always a huge difference, but a difference enough to where people would notice it and maybe disassociate with the movies, which of course is what Warner Brothers wanted the most. But there is good news for those of you who want to play the Harry Potter trading card game, as there is a group out there called the Harry Potter TCG Revival Team that are dedicated to not only keeping the original game, which they refer to as the Harry Potter Classic. But they also have a new breath of life they are breathing into this game by creating all new sets, picking up where Wizards of the Coast left off. To date, the Revival team has created an additional 6 sets, which are incredible, by the way, but we will have to talk about those in another video. The official Harry Potter trading card game had a slew of products in traditional fashion to include booster boxes, single blister packs, double blister packs, 2-player starter decks, which were released only for the base set Diagon and Chamber of Secrets, and theme decks, which were only in Chamber of Secrets, although there were 2 more that have been mentioned to have been designed, Hannah Abbott's Spellcaster and Dean Thomas's Restrike, but it never made it to production, likely due to the fact that the game was ending. All in all, while the TCG was short-lived officially, it was a phenomenal game that is proven still to this day with the amount of love and support that the game still gets. As long as there are dedicated fans and Harry Potter lovers out there, this game will live on, and I do hope that Warner Brothers eventually revives the game officially and that we can get more sets and expansions and continue to live in the world of Harry Potter. But for now, most of us are content to live in the nostalgia that this game provides while also experiencing the exciting new additions through the Revival team. And there you guys go, a very quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little stroll down memory lane into the Harry Potter trading card game. As I know, again, a lot of people didn't even know that this game existed at one point. And, it's a fantastic game that I wanted to bring attention to. So make sure you guys check out the links in the description below. I'll have links to the Discord for the Harry Potter TCG Revival team. I also have a Discord invite for my friend Mona's Discord, where they play Harry Potter Classic only, and you can get some matches in both locations. Both are great resources, but the game lives on, like I said, through the Revival team, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure you're following them. Best part is, all of it's for free on the Revival Discord because none of it can be sold officially. So everything is free. There's ready-to-print files. You can do it all yourself, and they have everything on the internet as well. So you can play on Untap. You can play on Tabletop Simulator. You could even print the cards out and play webcams if you choose. But that's all we have time for today. Thank you, Witches and Wizards, once again for checking my channel out, and I hope to see you in the next video.